What's up, everybody? Tanya, Captain, Koala, Asamiya. Nice to see you. Hopefully those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving had a nice time yesterday. We'll see. I think things should be good with the stream. I said, like, on a technical level, I say that because it wouldn't start. And it said I had to update some drivers, so we'll see. I'm wondering if it has to do with the fact that I am now using Keysight for the keyboard animation at the bottom of the screen. So down here there was the one from a different program. Now we have, whoops, now we have this. Which could either look like this, or we can look at the full thing here. Now this, there's all sorts of stuff you can do to customize it. Hey Sapphire, what's up? There's all sorts of things. Hello Tori, how are you doing? Right now I have it just pretty basic, but what I did here is I thought a good way to start with this, at least just some basic stuff, was to give the notes specific colors. So I've talked before about the idea of connecting colors with notes, and what I attempted to do here was lay out exactly what those colors are. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments because if you can see, it's hard to get it to line up right because the colors on the keys are not actually the same as the colors that are coming out of that are actually like the things that are going up the screen are not the same as the color of the keys. So it's a little off. But the colors that are actually like floating up are the ones that are closer to what it should be. Now you can only, for the notes that are sharp or flat, you can only pick one. You know, I feel like I probably should have given this C sharp, even though it said D flat, because I think of it more as C sharp than D flat, but whatever. Also F sharp instead of F sharp and G sharp. I did this the other way around, because they listed all of these as flats. And really the only ones that typically think of this, these are the two I mainly think of as flat, because they're the first two flats. Just like these being the first two sharps, and then the third sharp. But these being listed as flats, or labeled by color as flats, is probably not a good idea. But it has a bunch of other presets and stuff that we can, there's all sorts of stuff to change. Okay, apparently you have to click on it. Whatever, I can do that. I can do it later. But yeah, so hopefully this didn't mess up anything else with OBS, but I actually want to do one thing here. I thought I'd change this. This bar should not be, one second. I don't know why it's like this. something like that. Yeah, then it can light up at the top. Okay, cool. Am I streaming tomorrow? No, I always take Saturday off. Yikes, dude. What's up, Hungin? Alright, what's up, Claire? you doing, Vol? Found some more resources for improvisation in the form of collections of materials from 18th century Italian schools. That was where this stuff was taught in the most structured, formal manner. And so they have all sorts of sort of step-by-step ways to do this stuff. It'll be a little difficult trying to do it on 2 instruments at once, but it is eventually what I'd like to be able to do. And again, using this graphic, we'll switch over to the full thing. Okay, so what they have is basically doing things like this. There's a very specific thing they call the rule of the octave, which is giving you a fundamental basis of what to select for notes over certain bass notes. And starting with these scales like this is something I didn't realize it was like a structured thing, or there was a name to give it, because this just Garfield me, thank you for the follow. Oh, Vol, I don't think you were here right at the beginning of the stream. I got Keysight working and messed around with some basic settings. There are like a billion different things to customize, but what I did is I tried to at least give the notes the colors you see coming from the keys. I tried to line them up with the color associations I give each note, so now you can visually see what I picture in my head when I think about these notes. Because these are pretty close to it. But now I don't know. There's only so much you can do. Because you could do this, but then we don't see the stuff going up here. Now there is a way to do that, but that's much more technical and I'll have to spend more time. I'll have to spend more time doing that. There is a way to do it, but yeah, finding yeah, these are the colors I associate with all of these pitches. And using this as a basis, so having back to the actual notes themselves, and so, actually, hold on. I'll move this over here, because really what you can do is you can switch. There's a whole bunch of different presets. And this has these lines you see are dividing up the different octaves of the piano right in between the C's. These can almost be a basis for like improvising. I'm curious. Okay, so I just cycled through all the presets. That's what that was. And we landed back at the one that I did a little bit of. Nick, what's up, dude? You came in the middle. Also, Yogurt, welcome into the stream. Yeah, a script to randomly change the theme would actually be super cool. It must be possible. Now, whether someone, whether it's worth the time and energy for someone to do, that's a different story. But, yo, Northern Gas, thank you for the 1.5 years of sub support. Oops. We'll do this. Whoops, jeez. The name of the program is called Keysight. It was made by someone who actually streams on Twitch. Egglyberts, I believe is his name. Now there is a way to, like I said before, there is a way to make it so that we can have those effects. This can take the place of the background, and the those things you saw can pop up here. Keysight, yep. Now the thing that's a little strange about this, attempting to put colors to the letters, is because if I do this, my attention and way of focusing on stuff shifts. So if I think about the individual note E, it's like roughly this color. But if I think about this chord, it's all just essentially this color. Because it's, if I'm thinking about it as C major, there's a difference between that versus thinking about C, E, and G together. Or sorry, C, E, and G separately. So it's a little strange. Not in the sense of like, if I play the notes, it's super rare. There are people who like visually, in their visual field, like see colors to the point where you could do this and they see green and they go like, oh, I'm seeing green right now, so therefore it must be a C, you know, if that's what they connect to with it. But that's just something I've always, connecting it in the way that if someone says banana, you think of yellow, or fire truck, you think of red, something like that, is what I've always done. And that works with, it works with chords too. And almost entire pieces. It actually just depends on like where the attention is. It just depends on where the attention is. So it could be the entire piece could be linked to whatever key it is, but then a certain chord would be linked to whatever chord it is. But then if you think about the individual notes, it's linked to the notes themselves. So like I always think when I go to do this, is always that, again, I tried to get it as close as possible, but like that orange color you saw in the keys, and when I think about this, so that's Bach's First Cello Suite, and when I think of this, his first lute suite, that's that dark blue color for E minor. All the time. It's not even like, that's just what happens. So some of these were a little slightly disorienting because the colors actually changed. It's not even like it wasn't just lined up. Playing the same, every time you played it, it generated a new color for that same note. But it makes sense why you'd have that as an option. We all do that sort of. We do this. I was just talking to my uncle about this yesterday at Thanksgiving. Did they just come to me? No, they just. So some other weird abstract. I just think of them as like abstract associations because we have to do when we think about stuff. At least I do. I have to. I don't know. Organize it or something in some way. So one of the ones I've mentioned before on stream is like, well, how do you think about when you think of a year, when you think of a calendar, do you think it, for you guys in this direction, do you think of it as left to right? Do you think of it up to down? Do you think of it as separate lines, almost like you'd maybe see on a physical calendar? Do you associate any colors with the months themselves? Because that's another one I do. I also think of days as the week as odd and even, which doesn't quite line up perfectly because there's 7 of them, but it's Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday as odd or round or soft or something like that, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday as hard or sharp, and maybe it's because those have T's in them. What people don't? Yeah, so that's the type of thing. These like decisions aren't conscious, I guess you could say. I don't even know if you could. Actually, I have a feeling you'd be able to a certain degree, train or strengthen them. I've tried to lean into all these things because it seems to actually help out in terms of learning, memorization, processing, stuff like that. Yeah, I've never thought of days of the week as, I've never associated them with colors in any way whatsoever. Okay. I figured out it wasn't the craziest thing, but I figured out how to flip between these pages. So now I can sight read stuff and flip the pages with my feet so I don't have to stop in the middle of the piece. Maybe that should be, maybe that could be a question of the day for next stream or something. Whether you, I'm sure people will not like the way I phrase it. I'm not really sure how to phrase it. Maybe you guys could give me suggestions. To phrase a question around this, something like, what abstract representation of things do you have in your head? I don't know. Okay, time to sight read lute tuning stuff. I will do my best. But this uses an alternate tuning. Jeez. Oh, I'm so used to doing it. This would probably have been better to just do a normal tuning. I bet it would still work. I'm gonna try this. Wolfric, thank you for the 22 months at tier 2. Welcome into some sight reading. This is, hold on a second. This is saying 84 beats per minute, man. not. Enzoned, welcome in. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, maybe we can try this Ricercare. Ricercares were, Ricercare? ¿Tú tocas la guitarra también? Should I try this? Try what? Try reading this? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I had a feeling it was a video like that. No, no, thanks. These were like the fantasies and stuff that I've done by Dallin. These were really imitative, and they were kind of like these little precursors to the fugues that came afterwards. This probably won't work out very well. I'll skip this for now. These I already play. Although, one second, what was this? Oh no. These are a bunch of pieces by Bach. This is Scarlatti's Sonata. We could try reading this. It's much slower than it's supposed to be. Right, I don't know. Because, for one, it should be closer, like... Also, it's funny, Captain, because I thought of you right when this popped up. I thought of you and Scott Tennant. Si te gusta la guitarra, me gusta la guitarra y yo conozco a Paco de Lucía. Giuliani's Sonata. Okay. Oh, jeez. I can't do this. I can't read it like this, like fluidly. Yeah, doing this, giving it sort of what it needs is not gonna work. Marche funèbre by Soar. We could try this. Dude, this pedal is so clutch, but. Reminds me of the 10th Source study. This is not gonna. Sounds like shit, but Whoops, I don't need to do that. Oh, man. I feel like my sight reading isn't the best today. So maybe we should do less of that than normal. Endzone, I'm not going to listen to stuff on stream. If you want to put it in Discord for other people to listen to or for me to listen to later, that's fine. But I can't just listen to stuff. Take care. Tanya, thank you for being here. Also, Abdo, hello. Hello from Morocco. Where am I from? I am from the Northeast, the United States. Do I have my own songs? A few of them. Not many. Not a huge number. This is one I wrote. It's simple and sweet. That's not what it's called, it's just the description of it, but used to play Shoot It Between Decades. I down a thumb, but persistent or nothing. I'm not sure what to. Drac, good evening. How are you doing today? For some reason, I read that as the Mob Deep. The Moto Babetti. The Moto. Timo Doobie Betty? Something? Betty? Hello. You love my guitar and I'm the best. Thanks. I don't know if I fully agree, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. So that was a piece I wrote called "Moving On." It reminds me of some of Andrew York's music, which I can play right now. So, yeah, I'll do this. It's the weekend, so you feel better. Gotcha. That seems how it goes for most people. I'm doing all right. I'm just chilling, just trying to figure out life. That place I was looking to move into is the lease ended up being just a month by month thing, and I'm not sure I can commit to potentially having someone go, okay, you have to leave in 30 days. But we'll see. I'm gonna keep looking for places. Yeah, Ash, I need to get out of here. That's what this donation goal is for. So anyone who would like to help out by donating, also subscribing, cheering bits, whatever, it all helps. I look like I earn millions, but still drive a Civic to not let people know. I wish, but that is not the case. I'm glad I can present myself well, though, well enough to trick you into thinking that's the case. I promise. You'll try to believe that? I mean, you can see how much I make, essentially. You could like essentially see, if streaming's my main income source, you get to see the top gift subbers, you get to see the total gift subs, you get to see the total donations. You get, what else do you? Oh, you get to see the top people who the top bits cheer. Just do the math. Simple math. Simple math. Multiply it by 12, and what do you get? Exactly. I'm poor but classy. Also, what's up, Graphism? How much do I need? Well, again, I haven't found an exact place, but you're asking a lot out of me on a Friday night. I know, math. I feel like that'd be a lot to ask most people most nights. I'm not trying to do that math. Fortunately, Twitch and Streamlabs does most of it for me. I just gotta total all the stuff up. Exactly, this fireplace isn't even real. What kind of millionaire has a digital fire? Come on. And I don't mean one of those cool digital fire. Well, those aren't digital, but this isn't even a good fake fire. Come on. Unless that's all part of the plan. Okay. By Candlelight by Andrew York. Matt, thanks for the 10 bits. I am 10 cents closer to being a millionaire. Are you drinking wine? What kind of wine are you drinking? I had a decent amount of wine yesterday. A bunch of red wine. Myself. Aren't you jealous of those people that just do stuff? That's why I think working with Adam could be super helpful, because I've never seen someone in the music world work as hard as that dude does. But Montalcino di Rosa, I don't know what that is. What kind of wine is that? I don't even know. What kind of wine is that? Don't be fooled by my millionaire appearance. I am not sophisticated. It's a red from Italy. Okay, I like red wine. That's what we had. We had a Cabernet, Pinot Noir yesterday. I don't know what kind, but it was red. A bit late. Artie, what's up? Artifice. It's a nice way to chill and enjoy the evening. Yeah, there's some. You have a wine guy? Damn it, you caught me. All right. I know. Giuseppe is he's a master. He's a wine connoisseur, and he. Okay. French wines, you hear? That's right. That's right, Artie. You worked for a wine importer for 6 months, so you got a taste. You got hooked. Speaking of wine, this has nothing to do with it, but I'm just... You didn't like red? He's like, okay, you just don't like that, just all of it, any of them? I appreciate your coworker's response. Overlord. Welcome in. Hello. Also, Ori, what's up? The name's Face. Ori Face. You like... Oh, you said you like a vineyard that had wine on the cheaper side? Uh-oh. 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 Dude, I love wine. We used to, yeah, we'd take, you know, bags of Franzia and do handstands while drinking out of them. Right? That's what you're supposed to do. However, there is an exception, right? Is there? I don't know. Is there? Mafia boss music? Something like that. Okay. All right. That'll cost $1 million minus 10 cents. The 10 cents that Matt cheered earlier to finally make me a millionaire. That's right. Guys, I've finally done it. Why so much? Just, I don't know. It's just the market price these days. $1 million song requests. I know. If you don't have it all right now in cash, it's fine. We can set up a payment plan. It'll be fine. We'll get through this. Your life won't be totally ruined. It's okay. All right, Barrios. Rabbit1G, thank you for the follow, and then the Prime sub immediately after. Thank you for the support. $2.50, closer to $1 million. Guys, I'm gonna be a millionaire by the end of the stream. I can feel it. I can feel it. Get that streamer money. So I keep looking at your name and just thinking Summit1G, but thank you, Rabbit. I think I'm going to learn the entirety of this Guitar Sonata by Ponce. For my audition, I have to play the first movement of a major sonata, 20 or 21st century sonata suite. I think I might do this one because, well, for one, I already know this second movement. So why not? You got through the audition. I mean, the audition is just not yet, but I can't imagine I won't be able to. I mean, I really just have to sign up, essentially. I don't really know how I'd end up being rejected, but again, it's interesting though, knowing the person who I'm like, who's in charge of it. So it's a little weird to think about, but. may be a little tough, Ash. I mean, I could tell you, so there's a few things I feel like I should say. So like this was in D minor. I don't know how helpful that'll be for a lot of this stuff because it moves so unpredictably. Also, it would be good to practice trying to find the key on your own because you don't need perfect pitch to know what key something's in. And if you're I don't know if you've ever tried to do that, but like, I mean, I guess one of the things it would take is like, I don't know if you play this and you heard just like as kind of being what it's centered around, and then you can find that note on an instrument and go, okay, oh, that note's D. So, and then recognizing the difference between minor and major. We haven't done these little pieces in a little bit. Some Italian Renaissance lute music. So this is going to be in D major. All of these except for the third one are going to be in D major. That one's going to be in D minor. So even just this first chord, like, to go with your Italian wine, exactly. That'll have to do, right? Fair, Nat, and Moonscar all came in during that. How are y'all doing? Man, that threw me off when I heard the There you go. This cursed week is at man. How many people had a cursed week? There's like a lot of people are very thankful it's the weekend. Did we do any Bach today? I don't think so. Maybe we can do some stuff from the second violin partita in D minor. All right. We're retuning. Thanks, Guarana. This stuff got all off. Which is why that sounded sharp. Do I listen to Fabio Lima? Not really. A few people have recommended them. The Chaconne, I probably won't be doing the Chaconne because this whole we'll see though. I want to at least do the Allemande and Sarabande. But like this is like, man. Yeah, this is originally for violin, but we'll do this. Then would come this Courant. Justin, how are you doing? I didn't repeat for my left hand's sake. Terrence, hello, bonsoir. Trop beau, merci. Man, dude, oh, we actually don't have an applause command. AL London, what's up? Wait, would I rather eat cereal with milk or no cereal with milk? My answer to that question is yes. Should we try the jig at a slower tempo? But it's like, I can try to bring out the lines and stuff. La France est là. La France est toujours là. Mais la majorité du temps, ils sont dans l'ombre. Ils sont des viewers de l'ombre. Like, I really want this to be like, like, Dad, H2O maybe? H2O? I cannot. Second violin, partita. Partita. But I can try it slowly a little bit. Also, what would this be? When I learned to do this style changes, when I learned to do these style changes to break the routine, I think I learned faster, maybe better. I mean, playing things at different tempos I think can be really helpful. If for nothing else than to experiment and see what you can find within the music. Because, well, for one, we quite literally perceive things differently depending on the speed. In the most super extreme case, anything, the difference between pitch and rhythm is purely speed. They're the same thing. Technically, well, sort of technically, they're the same thing. Things we perceive as rhythms are just slow, and things we perceive as pitch are just fast. So that's a little extreme. That's a little extreme. But if you were to do, if you're to do this, man, this one has a ton of it because it's okay. So, what would be a good example? I mean, these things I'm not sure I can play. The best examples are the ones that are the most difficult to play here, maybe. Well, let's see how this works. Well, the one I did before. at that speed, it just kind of just sounds like a series of notes. And this just kind of, I don't know, it just sounds like a scale. But at a higher tempo, these notes, for one, stick out. What piece? Yeah, what's up, Brian? I'm just talking, this is the Gigue from the second violin partita by Bach. It's the movement that comes right before the chaconne that ends it. Is there one of these that's easier to play? I feel like there is in the second part. It'd be a better example. So if we go like. So this thing right here feels more like, it's strange. It feels almost more like the diminished chord that it is. Whoops. Because it's going. This feels it. Feels like C7, C7, F, B flat, B flat major 7, A7 to D minor. These things will feel like continuous bass notes, more bum, bum, bum. This will, okay. it'll help make these feel like the continuous lines that they are, because there's multiple lines going on here. And playing a guitar, we can actually alter the note values, the durations, to make that even more apparent. Oops. So that you realize you have something that goes. But yeah, okay. So if we'll see what happens. Again, I've never actually like worked on this, so these things where I'd want to take advantage of those how to have the note values be what I want them to be. It requires planning out fingerings for the most part, and I haven't done that. So, Tamalia, maybe is how you say that. Thanks for the follow. It's Alt Elf Cat and Fair. And again, if anyone is enjoying the stream, the music, would like to help support, it would be greatly appreciated. Especially having extra major expenses in the future. Whether it's subscriptions, bits, donations, anything like that would be super, super helpful. Thanks, Fair. I feel like I gotta say something. Today's been super slow, so. Let's see here for a second. Yeah, it's been $10 in 2.5 hours, so not sustainable. Not a sustainable level. At all. What's up, Sky? Yeah. We could do more Barrios. Nothing much. Friday, yeah. Fair, thank you for gifting a sub to Sky Illuminate. And thanks for the collapse. Merci de rien. Maybe we can go over to some Renaissance stuff. Why bar no move? Thank you for the $7.46. I'll move a little bit. Move bar. Dude, this. Okay, I see. Thank you. Hair on my tongue. Also, what is this? What the heck? Time out. Wait, what? What the heck is this? What? Okay, I'll deal with this later. Who is this person? Around 1400. 1400 to 1600 is. Oh, really? We don't have it as a... I thought it was both, but that's all right. And the Renaissance itself is split up into 3 major sections or 3 subsections. The early, middle, and then the late Renaissance. The late Renaissance is sometimes called the High Renaissance. That's actually when a lot of the stuff I play is from. So all this music by Dowland and stuff, that's the late Renaissance. It's like the late 1500s. Yeah, a lot of that stuff is from around there. But we only get a small sliver because we miss all the vocal music because it's just, well, I am not a choir, so. Chow, thank you for the follow. You used to play medieval music. Um, wait, like what kind? Like what? Because it makes it sound like you weren't singing medieval music, unless you were. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot in the ways of saved medieval music of quality for instruments. It seems like in the Renaissance is when we get loads of music written down, loads of secular music. Av Gold, thanks for the follow. Traditional Christmas carols. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Gabbyson? I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, the stuff I've seen transcribed for like guitar and stuff is not the greatest. But I don't know. Maybe someone could try to do it. And the vocal music really doesn't translate well, but similar to cello, gotcha. Okay, that was yeah, we'll do a few pieces by John Dowland. That was My Lady Hunstan's Allemande. This is Tarleton's Resurrection. A song legitimately dedicated to a famous clown. It was a piece dedicated to or sort of in honor of a clown who died named Richard Tarleton. thanks for the claps. Okay, My Lord Willoughby's Welcome Home. A song depicting, well, Lord Willoughby's leading of a battle, the English against a victorious battle of the English versus the Spaniards. So let's see if Dallin gets that across. I have also wanted to skydive, but I'm not sure it's worth. Man, I'm not sure it's worth the risk. Oh man, I've seen too many. Oh, I feel like seen. I watch too many videos online. Is basically what it comes down to, I think. It's nothing that you want to do. Maybe part of it can be, what if there was nothing getting in your way? So there could be like a really realistic type of response and then like a very idealistic response. Also, thanks for the claps. That one goes out to my Lord Willoughby. I have to do more of these so that, yeah, so I don't forget them, but. Concerto, yeah, that I can imagine that could be hard to get going. Here's more English Renaissance music. An Allemande by Francis Cutting. Maybe I should. most music we have from the Renaissance written by church people. So in terms of European music, I'm not sure of the. I'm not sure of the in terms of exact numbers of works, but the regardless of what one's views are on religion in general or Christianity in particular, the church did. I feel pretty confident saying the church probably had the biggest effect on music ever. It's the way it seemed to focus on systematizing stuff, writing things down, coming up with systems, coming up with sort of rules and regulations and all this stuff. It seemed to be super, super important. And its reach at this point has basically covered the globe. Or flat Earth if you prefer. I watched a video for way too long, or perhaps it was the perfect amount of time. It was an hour long of some. I haven't watched specific flat Earth debates in a while, but this one was gold. It was gold. A friend of mine sent it to me. It was great. But that was true before the Beatles. Beatles. Rolling Stones did it for the Rolling Stones most. Okay. But yeah, so much like if we do this, God, I hate typing with one hand. Jesus. Let's just do autofill stuff. Whoops. Oh, I set new hotkeys. I guess they're still okay. That's gonna be annoying. I still gotta find a better way to do this. So if we look at these names, they may not, and people weren't necessarily writing just sacred music or just secular music. So the sacred being the church stuff and secular being, well, non-church related. But we have Josquin, mainly vocal stuff, Thomas Tallis, Guillaume Dufay, Palestrina, Orlando de Lassus, Gabrielli, William Byrd, John Dunstable. It's like, if you look up these guys like major works and stuff, you're gonna get vocal music. Plenty of heathens. What's up and on? So same thing if we do it for medieval. Oh, this is gonna change it, right? Yeah. Guillaume de Machaut, Periton, Philippe de Vitry, Hildegard, Leonin. Let's see, man, all these. Yeah, this is like, you can even see in their pictures here. So if I do this, 1 second. So you can even see You can even see in there, in the images depicting them, it's like, wait a second. What the hell? What? Wait a second. That's a picture. That's a photograph. What? Stop. Stop. Okay. Do I know Eric Satie on guitar? I do. I know a couple pieces. This is not one of them. Salut Tanguy. I mean, it can be tricky because humans everywhere have just always been playing music. It's just so that one sentence kind of addresses a particular, addresses something important to think about. Regardless of whether we have records or the actual music written down in some way from it, it's like you can be pretty sure of that. So there was just man, so much of this was given a formal system and it was written down and saved and organized. So there's really good records of it. And it's only gotten better and better. You are very welcome, Kitsune. those devices that hold you while you walk and run. Yeah, that actually looks super cool. Man, I'm kind of bummed that as crazy as our technological achievements have been, I'm gonna miss the holodeck. Don't think I'm gonna be around for the holodeck. And that bums me out. Maybe we can do an informal request thing. So for I don't know, $5 donation, 500 bits, you know, the equivalent of a gifted sub, because you're already subbed, Alt Elf Cat, if you want to do that for a song request. Meantime, I can play some Spanish music. Thanks, Vol. It's weird because I felt totally off today in terms of playing this right now. It doesn't matter if it's memorized, sight reading, or whatever. I'm like not feeling the best. It's one of those days where my brain just doesn't. I feel like it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It just like runs at a. I don't know. It's just like not processing things as well. Which is frustrating because there's not really much you can ever do it. Yo, Mustin, what's up, dude? I feel like it's... Dude, when was the last time you were here? Hold on, I am too curious. Oh, okay, so, all right. In August, you said one thing, you said favorite snack? But before that, it was September of 2021. Okay, I was, wait a second. Vol, thank you for gifting a sub to Mustin, who is here pretty regularly a while back. And Hayes, what's up? How are you doing? I'm honestly pretty tired and hungry. Ugh. Anybody want to play Animal Crossing with Tori? I don't have Animal Crossing. I don't. That's your island and mods. I get the difference, but the joke, like with what I'm about to say, but like, it's like a cheeky way to put it is like I feel like people put off doing housework so that they can do housework in a video game. Yeah, I feel like it's either a game for you, like you either love it or hate it, those types of games. Same thing with maybe like Stardew Valley or stuff like that. It's like, I just have zero interest. But then there's things that I do that people have zero interest in. Like if I were to describe the video game I spend the most time doing, it's Good to Calm Down to. Yeah, exactly. That's like, so if I describe, it's Farmville's the shit that. Hey, what's up, Nesty? Final Fantasy medley on guitar. Oh god, that'd be so difficult to just like improvise. Oh man. Dude, the guitar is a really difficult instrument. In case anyone hasn't been here when I've mentioned it. It's like housework, and games make your brain do happiness chemistry. Well, housework IRL just makes your back hurt. Exactly. It's like, dude, I can't rake the leaves outside. I gotta rake them in this video game instead. I don't feel like dealing with the lawn. Because let me just take care of my lawn in this game. Timmy, you're supposed to do your chores. Mom, I'm doing chores in a video game. Leave me alone. You've always wanted to skateboard. Skateboarding is dope. That used to be what I spent most of my time on in life for years. It was like ages 10 to 18, basically. Oh, I was gonna describe my video game stuff. So it's like, Okay, what you gotta do is play a 20-year-old video game, and it's really difficult. It's incredibly difficult just to do the basic stuff, and even when you do that, you essentially spend your whole time getting destroyed by people who are really who display really toxic behavior, and it's incredibly difficult, and it just takes a lot of work with very little reward, and it's incredibly stressful, and you can't relax doing it all. So that's what I recommend. That's what I recommend for you. Yep, that's what I recommend. Gotta play, gotta do it though. Incredible difficult, impossible difficult, or not worth the effort difficult. All of them. Seemingly impossible difficult. Now, when you do something, but it has these little moments where you feel like you're the main character of an anime. So it's basically like, and I tend to I've noticed a pattern in my life. This is what I surround myself with, and this is what I put my energy into. Things where you feel horrible most of the time, but you do it for a little glimpse of, or a little moment of a great feeling. Which game is it? Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yeah. It's sounds like playing golf. That's what I've heard. Yeah, it's just like, yep. Yeah, it's just. Again, it really doesn't help that the majority of the people in the community, I feel pretty comfortable. I don't need, everyone's just super toxic. Doesn't make it any better, but yeah. So when I describe that, it's like, I can imagine there are a ton of people who are like, yeah, I'll just stick to Animal Crossing. And then I go, okay, fair enough. But what the heck? What is Tejem? Metallica? Black Album song? What's the name? I'm assuming it's what's the name of the Metallica Black Album song? I don't know. Let's. My stomach is rumbling. I need to eat food. And stuff. Okay. I need to not do any improvisation stuff tonight. It's been about 3.5 hours, or like it will be by the time I end. But I think I'm gonna do the ending song. So, last call for subs, donations, stuff like that, and also simultaneously heart spamming time. Dude, Coffee, what's up? We haven't seen you in a little bit. How have you been doing? And thank you for all the hearts, everybody. Good Noodle Mom, what's up? And Vol, you're right. I was talking about improv stuff after the stream, like later tonight, because I keep doing. I keep going like, no, I'll just go to bed, and I start looking at stuff, and then I just find myself hours later just still awake. Still lurk choir. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I'm going to find someone to raid. It might be a few weeks behind. Coffee, thank you for the 35-month resub. And I appreciate the lurking and listening. Let us see. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Weird. Another Bob Ross? Wait, what do you mean? Kit, what's up? You're here just in time to raid someone. We're about to head out. Well, that camera view is super stretched out. I'll be back today. Sorry. I'll be back Sunday though. Have I ever rated Calvin? I don't know if we have, but we will now. May I recommend someone? I mean, you can still recommend the person. Maybe I'll check them out after. I always try to raid someone who I'm familiar with, so we don't go to just like a random place. And that's for a couple reasons, but who's the person you're thinking? Oh, Zoe. Yeah, I follow her. I saw her because she's doing some live thing. It looks like. Can I play? I can't. I don't know. Sometimes. I mean, you guys can go check that out. We can go over to Calvin because also looks like, I don't know, it looks like it's pretty quiet over there. So maybe we can help make a little noise. Give him some energy. Yeah. Live. That's a weird ass keyboard. This keyboard is? Wait, why do you say that? I changed some stuff on it, but looks different. I didn't have the most, I had very few options in terms of the types of keycaps to get. Because I really wanted silicone ones, because it makes it so you can't hear my nails, or so that, it's mainly for me, so that I can't hear my nails when I'm typing. And also it makes it so it doesn't like slip off as much. It just feels really nice to type on. And there's very few total like keycap sets. I didn't build this one myself, but I am getting, really should be any time now. As part of a group buy, I got, I'll be putting these keycaps on them, and maybe the switches too. I'm gonna see what the other switches I have sound like. These are Gateron Browns, if you're curious, and the other ones are Cherry Reds. But yeah, I was part of a group buy for, you know, the case, the PCB, and the plate and stuff. So yeah, but I did try to do some modding stuff besides. There's like, you know, the usual lubricating of the switches and of the stabilizers and stuff like that. I also did I put some foam inside this, although this case is tiny. It's so thin. There wasn't very much space anyway. And I also put some tape on the back for a tape mod, if you're familiar. I don't think it really did much, but I don't know. But yeah. So essentially I did take it apart and put it back, but okay. It looks like Calvin's doing he's putting together a loop of some sort. So we can go say hey to him, try to give him some energy, and yeah, I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate the chatting, lurking, moderating, subbing, gift subs, donations, and hopefully you have a nice weekend, and I will see you on Sunday. Let us say hello to Calvin. Take care, everybody.